Hey there, welcome to Red State Update. My name's Jackie Roll.
And I'm Dunlap and Jackie. Old Fred Thompson, Mike Huckabee been tussling lately.
Ah.
Yeah, old Huckabee got hammered pretty hard by the Fredster on the last Fox News debate about his record. And the next morning, Huckabee was on some show and he said Fred Thompson needs some Metamucil.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Metamucil always does the trick. When I'm not feeling regular, take a little Metamucil, get me right back on track,
Jackie, you wasn't giving him health tips. He was making a joke at Fred Thompson's expense.
I thought he was trying to be helpful, like a preacher trying to help somebody out.
No, just making a joke.
Well,
again.
right.
Fred Thompson gave him hell about it, too. He said, is that who you want as your president? A jokester? Making high school humor? Making potty humor?
Yeah, it is pretty funny. I tell you what, that Huckabee's always telling a funny story, funny joke. I like to listen to his stories,
Well, you know how preachers are, Jackie. They all got a 20, 30-minute hunk they can do on bowel movements, you know, to get the congregation warmed up and ready to worship. Oh, Huckabee, supposedly back when he was preaching, he had a bunch of church bathroom stories he could tell, you know, because he used to be like,
oh, yeah, big fella,
yeah, he said he got more exercise sitting on the toilet than he did anywhere else. Just a lot of really funny, warm stories about the monsters he left in the can.
Oh, he don't need to be telling that kind of story in church.
Well, everybody goes to the bathroom, Jackie.
Well, that's true.
Even Jesus.
Well, that's true. Jesus had to go to the bathroom just like anybody else. He'd be at the party making water in the wine. Say, excuse me, everybody, I gotta go behind this bush for a minute. I'll be right back,
But, folks, we know that in today's political climate, there's no forum for two candidates to sit down and really get into the meat of their differences on the issues. So that's why we'd like to offer ourselves up to Fred Thompson and Mike Huckabee. Won't you please consider coming on to the Red State Update and discussing your differences?
Yeah.
And knowing that it's Red State Update should help convince you, since Red State Update is classy, it is professional. We don't talk about doo-doo. And we are open to all the candidates, whether you stopped up like you've been to a Wisconsin cheese-eating contest or whether you got yellow-brown mucus diarrhea running out of your rectum, you are welcome here.
I don't want to hear none of that. Don't nobody want to hear that kind of talk. But I tell you what, Fred Thompson, if you listen, you're welcome to come on here anytime you want. You can talk about Huckabee, you can talk about whatever. I'd love to have old Fred Thompson. Yes, sir. Well, Huckabee, you can come too. I like old Huckabee. He's good,
You like Huckabee as a candidate?
Hell no, not as a candidate. I just like his funny stories. He always telling jokes. He's real good. I tell you what, I bet that's why they're feuding, him and old Thompson. Because old Thompson, you know, had quite a career in show business. Yeah, he's on TV and movies, all kinds of shows. And old Huckabee, he's always trying to do something like try to play in a band, you know, and trying to tell funny jokes. So yeah, I bet he's jealous. That's what it is,
That's true, Jackie. You know, a lot of preachers wish they were in entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, you know, as a child, I briefly entertained the idea of becoming a preacher, Brother Dunlap. But it's funny how things work out, because look at me now. Here I am in entertainment.
What do you mean?
This is entertainment.
What is?
What we're doing here, it's entertainment.
Who the hell's entertained by this?